We got Michaelis.
Oh, Michaelis before break.
Good old Richard's with us.
That's in my ear. I'm hearing things. Joining us before break is Richard Michaelis. Richard, a lot of rain last night, up to 6-7 inches down south. You starting to see some water loss issues going on?
Hi, Pat. Hey, Denny, Allison. Happy Father's Day weekend. And yes, the storms have really created quite a bit of action. So we were busy before the storms came through.
Right.
And we're seeing wet basements. We're seeing power out. So sump pumps not working. We just got one. Made me smile. Someone left their windows down on their car, so they're asking for our services to help dry out their vehicle, and we'll help.
Sure.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and then we had a very large commercial water loss come in Thursday, and it was a fire line under the slab of the building. And
thank you very much.
We've had these before. We've got 30,000 square feet of wet office space, but all this dirt and soil and sand that's under the slab is now inside the building. So it's quite the mess, and you wouldn't think that this could happen, but it does happen when these fire lines let go. And that's the water line for the suppression system for the building. So it's got a little pressure on it.
Oh, yes, it does. So you're busy. So Richard, you get kind of spread kind of thin, and I imagine equipment. I know you guys have probably the most equipment of anybody in central Indiana, but even that has its limit. So what happens when you guys get spread that thin?
So we've got vendor partners that we rent from, and they're the big names, the national companies, and we brought in 3 5,000K desiccant drying machines, and these are really, really large, expensive products that probably most restoration companies don't own because you don't use them very often. But there are companies out there that we rely upon when this happens, and we're also buying equipment right now because I'm kind of the mindset that I'd rather own it than rent it.
Sure, right.
So if it's available, and we found some that was available, we did buy some refrigerant dehumidifiers. So, yeah.
There you go. All right. Well, I know it's going to be a long weekend, Richard. But I mean, that's what I said right when we opened the show. It's like, hey, this is where Michaelis shines, 24/7, 365, and these things always seem to happen on the weekends for some reason.
Well, in the holidays. So if you and Denny have got a few extra hours tomorrow, we could use your help. Sucking water out of basements.
Denny is actually looking for a manly type thing to do.
If there's a horn on that vacuum, I'm in.
What will it sound like? There you go. Richard, thanks for spending a little time with us. We appreciate it. It's the Michaelis Corporation. All right, we'll see you later. And this is when they shine, man. This is when they empty the bench. Everybody's in the game. Water storms, fire and foundation, life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. The number 844-FIX-INDY.